cause this you're gonna feel like velvet, turtle. My style fits tighter than a girdle. If you hate it, then you can just leave it, like Beaver. But in a day or two, I'll make you a true believer in me. Cause like the alphabet, you'll see that ism kicks a rhyme, not your everyday soliloquy. Like Chef Boyardee, my rhyme is truly cooking. Peace to Matty Rich, cause he's straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I don't eat pork or swine when I dine. I drink a cup of Kool-Aid, not a big glass of wine or a Heineken. If you have time, I'll drop rhyme again. Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. And if there's too many heads in my blunt, I won't spark it. I'll put it in my pocket and save it like rocket fuel. Till everybody's gone and it's cool, then I spark it up with my brother. His mama named him Moan, but I call him Moan Lover. And he's more than a cover, he's a quilt. We're putting shit together like the house that John built on a hill. Cause this you're gonna feel like velvet, turtle. My style fits tighter than a girdle. If you hate it, then you can just leave it, like Beaver. But in a day or two, I'll make you a true believer in me. Cause like the alphabet, you'll see that ism kicks a rhyme, not your everyday soliloquy. Like Chef Boyardee, my rhyme is truly cooking. Peace to Matty Rich, cause he's straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I don't eat pork or swine when I dine. I drink a cup of Kool-Aid, not a big glass of wine or a Heineken. If you have time, I'll drop rhyme again.
Check it. I got off. It was on sale for a while, like a long time ago, and I bought it, but it's just like just been sitting collecting dust in the back of my fucking Steam library, and I barely touch this. I do have like a save file on this, but I literally haven't. I literally got like halfway past the first area, and then just like dropped it for whatever reason. So what better way to pick it back up than to, you know, do it for stream? Certainty, my proof shocking to unwarned part, or maybe not. Identify yourself. I am. Yes. Oh boy. I would have preferred a man, but you've been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it is accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For your information, find the one, for more information, find the one called the Judge. Oh. Tease my body, interact. Huh. I forgot that there was like box stuff. Zone 0. So for all of you who don't know what this game is, this is pretty much like one of the first. It's like one of the first like cult classic type of games. This Hylics, Yume Nikki, kind of like all those like early indie dev team games, or like a lot of it, like the story is just like a little more vague, and the emphasis is kind of like on the weirdness of everything. So yeah. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I'll introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I'm aching to know your name, my dear illusionary intellector. I'm the Batter. I've been trusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure. But I'm not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? His name is Peck0_0_. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything. Although to me you are nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say that I am delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Peck0_0_. I believe we need your help. Many people require services. You know, everyone loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in the most incentive manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laughable, more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide, though this place, if I may be of any assistance. Thanks. Oh, nice, an RPG where you don't fucking move like one snail's pace per hour. It's impossible to get around this obstacle. Quite peculiar. 448, or is that a B? 44B 2B 7C. Luck ticket has been found. Oh yeah, something you gotta figure out about this game is that it is very like puzzle heavy, and you guys are probably gonna find out that I'm lacking in chromosomes. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful. So, Jesus Christ. I must say, this is really quite strange. You are the first living being I have ever met in this place. I have concluded, therefore, that Zone 0 is empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories, you may find yourself subject to violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial. Sure. This is the battle screen. As you see, you'll find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As battle begins, you will be given the first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, or objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in the classical manner. Now, it is time to put that theory into practice. Choose the word attack from the menu, undulating before you, and then select my form to slay me with your bat. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron violation may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause my teeth to fly in heaps, I'm sure. When you're ready, start again. This is also possible for you. It's also possible for you or your adversaries to slightly avoid the offensive move you exchange. Just as it is your goal to purify these specters, they wish to eliminate you. You may guard against the feeble attempts. Just defend to protect yourself from one of my dastardly blows. Now, once more, you'd be so kind to prove yourself master in defense. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subject to callous vicissitudes of playing field. Do not fret. You can recover from these grievous injuries. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grant you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now, let us attempt to utilize an object. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. Impeccable your mastery of battle borders and brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have yet to address. I'm speaking, of course, of your competence. Speaking generally, there are special moves that trigger surprising effects. For example, a competence might trigger an unusually powerful attack or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using the competence will incur some degree of competence cost. So I suggest you wield these skills with parsimony. Parsimony? God, I'm looking like a big grade A dum-dum. With competence cost exhaust, you will find heavy assaults impossible to carry out. And if by some mischance you cross swords with a more than worthy opponent before recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let us try once more. Competence, and then run with charge, a skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. Now you have mastered not only competence, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is a cost of showing your steely resolve. In this way, your sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of you and your conferences or those of your opponents fall to 0. Do take care of your health if you are hoping to pursue a career in purification. Now you're ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and your success of your luminary mission. Provided that your intelligence, as advanced as your undeniable capacity for raining bat blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me, if you would like my guidance a little longer. Ah yes, passing through here will require the careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I believe that these floating blocks correspond in some way or other to the symbols you see before you on the wall. To this one, and B, so I'm assuming this one. Unless that's 8, that's probably an 8, right? Alright. Aha! Finally, after all your exertion, the eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. Just eating a bunch of cat food. Oh, that's this BS, isn't it? 44827C. Eight. Four, 8287C. C? Oh, this one, because it makes a C, right? Nope. C, so like that's the third one, right? C. Is it talking about in columns? That's why I picked that one. I already picked this one, right? That's why I picked that one, because it's like a column, right? A, B, and C. Alright. In C. What is C? Oh wait, does it just mean the one on the bottom? Silver flesh has been signed. This one? Oh, the doy. Competence. Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful on purifying quest, my enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, and you have no doubt noticed, nevertheless, you will be able to distinguish it from its fellows. By the tasteless contrast forcing upon your gaze by its clashing colors before defy and sensible theory of visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for its sprite of its questionable appearance, this red cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of this place, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. How I invite you to try it yourself in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly toward the zone ahead, Without hesitation, your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay? Do not worry. I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I'm certain we will meet again. Ah, yes. By the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. I've explained that at any moment you can examine yourself and your inventory by pressing C. Leo card has been found. Ooh. Wait, am I good? Is everything is still good? Alright. Although I need to reset my Twitch. Just love dying on me. Okay. Alright, that should be it. Alright, let's head over to Zone 1. Tramway is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions of the Zone 1. A visitor? Hi, welcome to the Smoke Mines. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yes, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Peck0_0_. Oh, I don't know him. Oh, well, you guys can check me out on Twitch. I try to stream every day I can. Usually from like 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yeah. You must be a part of senior management. Any case, that's good. That means they approve our request. Come with me and I'll explain your assignment. You're here in the smoke mines of Damien, south of zone number 1. Here, we send laborers deep into the tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some into bottles, which the Queen sends to her other zones. The rest of it flows freely and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There you go. And so, how do I put this? Where are the inferior spirits? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go in there, because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing smoke mines. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits, but a miner went in there some time ago. He said he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the Spectres. So there we go. If you accept, you'll go in the annex and kill the leader of the Spectres. Then the Spectres will disappear and we can do our jobs again. There we go. We have any questions? No. Great. Impeccable. The tunnel is right down there. I'll wait for you here. Soon I'll be promoted. I could do surveillance in Alma. I can't wait for that day to arrive. Well, what we have here is that not Peck 0_0_, this charming jumping jack, the batter. Are you the leader of the Spectres? No, certainly not. I am only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is extracted from this pale metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for ectoplasm can be found. To tell you the truth, I'm perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spherical add-on. I have tried to appropriate myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. I'm thinking perhaps you, who are not of physical order of things, could succeed in binding this spiritual entity to your own. Alright. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well, then, since it has chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make it the best possible use of it. Okay. The leader of the Spectres is in here. I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies in the negative. Save for this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. Alright, well, I guess thanks for just sitting here, I guess. Damn, my guy's all about business. He just wants to get this shit done. Yes, so you returned? Have you killed the, leader of the Spectres? No. It wasn't there. Oh, really? Damn. Oh gosh. Well, then, I guess I'll have to let you enter the main gorge. In that case, the regulation prohibits it. Alright. I suppose that we could be an extraordinary case that's defined in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the primary mines are on the right. There. Thank you. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our jobs properly. But this is my break time anyway. What are you doing here? Are you one of the mine inspectors? Come to eliminate the specters? That's good news. The lamps don't always work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who let you in here? The regulations normally prohibit visitors from outside. Wait, what? What did I find? Oh, I think that's what I found. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate your wretched forms. That's a lot of enemies. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. I love this music. Nice. That was easy. Add-on is fighting from his side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. I'm working, being productive. Found 2 pieces of belly of meats. Oh dang, that's actually pretty good. There's a door. Seems to be locked on the other side. Yeah, this game is one of those weird ones. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, these things are about to kill us. Wow. What? Did you come with the smoke mines? Yeah. But it's full of specters in there. Yeah. Are you a specter? No. Then who are you? Were you sent by the Queen or by the Dadan? No. But you still know how to fight the specters? How could you sword them? Yeah. Oh, that would be great. There are a lot of specters in the big barn. Barns? Yeah. I love these illustrations too. I don't know if he like got these from a website or he made them himself, but I really like these little things. You're here at the Meadow Farmstead of Pental on the east side of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock into 2 and extract the metallic rocks from the inside of their carcasses. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Some of it's loaded into crates and sent to other zones. Also so they can have objects in ground too, I guess. an essential element, the first of our four elements. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. And so there are specters in the big barns. And we must purify the minds first. Yes, but the barns aren't that big, and it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's Spectre is going to arrive at any moment. So please, could you do the barns first? Alright. Great, thank you so much. The barns are right here. They aren't big at all, so you'll see it'll all be done super quickly. You're going to destroy the specters? Hurry up, we're expecting a Queen's Inspector at any moment. 5 specters remain in the barn. Does this have a competence? Nice. I expected to have more HP. 4 specters remain in the barn. Spectre is hasty. Lethargic? What does that mean? Nice. Something that I really do like about this game is like the art style. I don't know what it is about it, but it like, I don't know. It's like if like in that like in the least rude way, because like I actually do like it. It's like about like a middle schooler's like drawings came to life. I like it. Sorry, just moving some stuff around. I'm really...
Kenny, you little shit!
No, yes.
How long has he been in there?
I don't know.
No? You don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed.
He will eliminate the specters.
What makes you think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you. Better than the Queen.
No, I don't think that.
Shut it! I didn't ask what you thought. You all think you're smarter than the rest. But you're all the same. Anyway, it's hard of the point. The ghost will erase that prig.
You think he won't?
Of course not. Nobody can officer the Queen. Nobody can, but an officer of the Queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you could keep stepping on it.
But who's gonna destroy the ghost?
I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You just have to solve your own problems.
Please.
I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk.
Please, don't.
Goodbye. Get out of my sight.
Don't. No,
If you want to keep your place here, you better get the hell out of my way right now.
Who's that asshole? Who's that person? You're alive?
Yes.
And the specters?
The barn has been purified.
That... You must be very lucky.
Who was that?
That was the Don. He's one of the Queen's inspectors.
You mean Spectre?
No. You can never employ a specter, so you can't be one.
But he's evil. I must destroy him.
No, you don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You had better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. In any case, he's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So please, return to the smoke mines.
Alright.
Shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hand inside.
Gruesome. Tap cow.
Once you've separated everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job. But if I do well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma.
I wonder if that's supposed to be like symbolizing something. The man is making me cut cows in half and take out the metal, if you know what I mean. Allison Damien?
Switch currently off. Switch now off. Oh my god, not these things. That's not what I want to do. Jesus Christ, these things do a lot of damage. Characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? What am I saying? Is that an average player isn't asking for all the complicated, tedious dialogue? There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I am Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Whenever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credit? What are the enemy's characteristics? Hold back. Alright. Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But how? What? But that's impossible. But if the lamps don't even work in there, you can't. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines. But it seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters? What is this place? You were
we're here at Chashihara Plastic Administration in north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out these forms. Afterward, we pack them tight up with string and forward them to the carriers. There we ship the bundles, and in exchange we receive shipments of full plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans. And then there's solid plastics too, which can be used to make various items. It's an essential element, the first of our 4 elements. Because without plastic, the road would have no limits. People would keep walking and never stop. But you hunt specters, really? Yes, I'm purifying this zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? That's where they mail out the completed forms. The problem is that nobody can remember what floor it's on. Oh my god. Form 3592, stamp 96847. Form 70814, stamp 80500. Form 99026, stamp 3490. So all these guys say numbers. Gracious heavens, you again. You are decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe he has been following. Yet your footsteps do not deceive you.
This place could certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know that the floor of this building, House Administration Postal Office, is haunted by ectoplasms. Finding the floor of which these intangible monsters originate in order to slay them would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind. That's so. I may perhaps be able to provide you with some advice. Some help would be welcome. Open your ears wide, listen well, for nothing will make me say it twice. Not even the most pathetic intricacies. In one of the floor rooms four rooms constituting the ground floor, the employees seem to have been trained under most particular directives. One of the four rooms. Alright, the ground floor. And trained. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose from the lowercase over the uppercase. That is all. So... Hmm. 10258. Oh my god. Nice. Hype. Postal service. No. I'm the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Oh. Blew itself up. Maybe it's his suit that has taken control of his brain. Strange. Something's written on this form. First version. They lie. Another puzzle. They lie 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal and plastic. Oops. Second version. They are 8. And they have long beards. They watch what is happening from their high silver spheres. So 6, 8.
Third version. A single big insect whose mandibles spit meat. So 681. Nice. There are 4, each one assigned to an element. They protect their respective crystals. So 6814. Jesus fucking Christ, that scared the shit out of me. I just got a notification that fucking Moist Critical just released a new video. Is super. I put notifications on for YouTube because I have my own YouTube channel. I want to see if like people subscribe and jump. But anyway, yeah. 6814. What the hell is that? Alright. Uh, 6814. 6814. Fifth. 5. 68145. Alright. Six, 8, 1, 4, 5. 6, 8, 1, 4, 5. Any more items? There are two in the secret zone. Really? No, I think that's impossible. Unless you have the code. 6, 8, 1, 4, 5, 2. The code is exactly correct. How? You must not pass. I don't want to die. Furious home run. See. I'm going to Alma. Who? Well, my translate press Z. Oh my god.
Scram, you little bastards. This is my zone. You are not welcome here. I know I said you godforsaken phantoms. You. It's you, the source of all my troubles. That ectoplasmic lord sent you. Who sent his goddamn sons on my beloved zone. What do you want? What is it that compels you to be such a pain in my ass? I dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic ghosts. Be gone!
You're mistaken. I'm not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to cleanse this world of ectoplasmic beings.
How dare you talk to me? And how dare you think I'd just swallow this shit?
Listen good. I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your goddamn specters with you, or I am going to kill you. I hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead. Tram name of Mouse Step in Alma. Sweet. I'm not allowed to let anyone pass unless they answer some questions. Oh my god, I just did one of these. Closer look. March. The month of the winds. Week 11, 2007. Those 8s? 288 days. 26, 16. March. 4th Sunday of Lent. 18th. March. March is the month of the winds. Week 11, 2017. Alright, 2007. Oh, oops. Saint Krill of Jerusalem. 386. Krill. Saint Alexander of Jerusalem. 251. Salvator of Orta. Saint Salvator of Orta. Dude, this is some bullshit. I'm not gonna be able to remember all this shit. June, month of roses. Week 22, 2007. 211 days. Three, the Holy Trinity, Sunday. St. Kevinton, 6. Charles and his companions, Uganda, 1886. Charles Langway and his companions are St. Kevin. This one's St. Cradle of Jerusalem. And this is 4th Sunday of Lent. Holy Trinity is 3, and June is roses, winds, roses, and that's week 11, 2007, 28 days. And it's week 7, week 22, 11, 22. So week 22, 2007, 211 days. February, the month of crocuses. Week 6, 2007, 323 days. 11. So 18, 3 and 11. 6th Sunday of the year. Our Lady of Londres. Lourdes. 1858. Sunday. Saint Jonas. Saint Derry. Bene. Santa Helios. Our Lady Londres. So March is the month of winds, June is the month of roses, and this is the month of crocuses, February. So March, June is roses, March is winds, February is crocuses. Our Lady Laundress and Saint Desire of Vene. I see club. Alright. Two of them come from Jerusalem and the third from Bene. Wait, no. Yeah. Illustrated and made of roses. Where's jersey number? Our Lady wears. So it was 18, 3, and 8. How many threes are in Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Are we dead ass? I don't know, 17? I know this one. Oh my god. I don't think that was even one of the, I don't think 11 was even one of the answers. The third one does come from NA. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright. This wasn't. Eight? 22. What's that fucking late? Our Lady? That's this, right? Our Lady Launder. Oh, 6th. The 6th Sunday. 6. Renee. Roses. 6. 22. Xander. What? Jonas. St. Jonas. Renee. Roses. 6. 22. Jonas. What? Which one's wrong? The Holy Trinity is made up of roses. The month of roses, June. Oh, the third one under. So maybe that's it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Alright, he does come from Van A. Or maybe Saint Salvador. 2 from Jerusalem and Saint Salvador of Orta. Ah, that's it. Six. 22. If you turn the month of March upside down, well, the last 2 digits you can read. I don't know. 14. Turn the month of March upside down. 87? 87. Alright. Rupture burns. Alright. I guess it's cool that he killed him. My fingernails are all dirty. I'm here to see Dadan. Dadan? Yes, of course. You're here at the meat fountains in Alma in the center of Zone 1. Here, meat flows freely, perpetually filling these immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. Our work consists of pouring the meat into bottles before the fountain overflows. Meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 and beyond. It's an essential element, the first of the four elements. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat. They devour each other. But Master Dodon has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it. And generally, Master Dodon only appears when it's necessary. Well, there. Who are you again?
I've come to liberate the world from evil.
Oh, really? Well then, can you liberate me? What the fuck is that thing?
Apagon. Nice. Fire's on a home run.
Maybe things will be better now. Bonjour, Peg0_0_. In good form? Perhaps use some spare credits? Color of Wrath.
Alright.
Let me work.
No.
Yet I've never been ill.
Padella recovery. Call Padella? No. Cool.
One 4 2 9 3 8 4 2. What have you burnt?
stink.
Damn. I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Made some decent progress. Thank you all for showing up. And I hope you have a great day. Also, I have like I hope you enjoy like the new like setup I have. I'm trying to have like a little thing for like chat, a little like chat zone. You see because I wrote chat in the corner. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. See you guys.